Welcome one and all to August 2023 in Indie Gaming. My name is Deep Space Matt, and with so many games releasing every month, it can be easy to overlook some truly great titles, especially with indie games as they don't always get the same amount of press as their AAA brethren. Here is a list of some of the top indie games releasing this month you may want to add to your wishlist. First up is Thronefall, from Grizzly Games, the developers of Islanders and Superflight. This is a minimalistic real-time strategy game that has you building by day and fending off hordes of invaders by night. Using a kingdom-style gold system, you'll have to balance your spending on improving your economy to provide more taxes and constructing defensive structures to survive every wave of enemies the game throws at you. Choose your upgrades, command your army, and ride into battle. Unlockable modifiers can provide further challenge and incentive when replaying levels. I had a lot of fun with the demo during the last Steam Next Fest and am eager to dive into the full game. Thronefall releases August 2nd. Our next game is I Am Future, from developer Mandragora. This is a laid-back, post-apocalyptic survival game. After you wake up on the rooftop of a flooded city, you'll have to use what's left of your environment to survive. Repair technology, or dismantle it for parts to craft new items. You'll need to farm and fish for food. Enlist the help of cute robots to automate tasks around your new home, and set out to explore the world to uncover what happened to civilization. If you're looking for a cozy, less stressful survival game than, say, Rust or The Forest, this might be the one to try out. I Am Future releases on August 8th. Stray Gods, the role-playing musical by Hammerwatch Studios, looks to be one of the most unique titles to release, not just for August, but for the entire year. Stray Gods melds ancient Greek mythology into a modern urban fantasy setting. You take on the role of Grace, who, after receiving the power of a dying muse, will need to wade through the complicated world of Greek gods. With their own motivations and secrets, you'll have to decide who you can trust, who you befriend, and who is your enemy. A dangerous proposition when you're dealing with gods and beasts. And on top of all that, all of this plays out through interactive musical numbers. The game promises to have thousands of story possibilities based on your actions. Mixing myth and music, Stray Gods, the role-playing musical, takes the stage on August 10th. Hammerwatch II, from developer Crackshell, is a new hack-and-slash action RPG reminiscent of classic titles such as Gauntlet. Choose from 5 classes, each with their own unique abilities, and dive into a large open world with a full day and night cycle and weather system. But you don't have to go it alone, as Hammerwatch II includes online multiplayer co-op with up to 3 other players. If the previous 2 Hammerwatch games are any indication, this new entry will be jam-packed with places to explore, quests to complete, and enemies to vanquish. And if that's not enough, one of the best parts is that full mod support is promised upon release, allowing you to customize your adventure however you see fit. The action-adventure Hammerwatch II will release on August 15th. In On Garde, from developer Fireplace Games, you take on the role of legendary hero Adalia as you fight against the tyrannical forces of the evil Count Duke. Strike, dodge, and parry to gain the upper hand in fast-paced sword combat. Use the environment to your advantage against enemies, kicking objects into them or vice versa. The art style looks great, and the demo has shown that it doesn't take itself too seriously, with some over-the-top, zany characters adding to the fun of this satirical, swashbuckling adventure. With a bright and vibrant palette, On Garde swings into action on August 16th. Next is Quasimorph, from Magnum Scriptum, a tactical, turn-based extraction roguelike. In this dark sci-fi game, plan your mission, gear up, and land on various planets to explore science installations and ancient ruins filled with various traps and ruthless enemies. Survive, and return to base with all of the hard-earned loot you can carry. Careful though, if you die while on mission, everything you brought with you is lost. Its hardcore risk-reward system can be punishing one minute and highly rewarding the next. This is the type of game I can see myself saying just one more run again and again until the sun comes up. You can grab Quasimorph when it releases on August 16th. Shadow Gambit The Cursed Crew is the latest, whose previous titles, Shadow Tactics and Desperados III, have proven they are masters at the tactical real-time strategy genre that can trace its roots back to the original Commandos. In this title, you'll be commanding your own ghost ship and assembling a crew of cursed pirates. Choose the crew members you take on missions, scout the islands, and plan the perfect strategy as you take on the Inquisition in search of fame, glory, and treasure. Each crew member has their own unique abilities to aid in every heist, as well as individual backstories you can uncover through character-specific missions. The Commandos and Desperados games were some of my favorites from my youth, and I'm so happy the legacy of these still continues today. Shadow Gambit The Cursed Crew sails into release on August 17th. Paper Planet, from developer Doodle Games, is an upcoming action roguelike where you take control of a turret, tasked with defending a planet from wave after wave of enemies and bosses. Somewhere between a bullet hell and missile command, you'll need to dodge, block, and shoot with precision to survive. Paper Planet's strength lies in the ability to combine different upgrades in unexpected ways. Turn your bullets into flasks, then electrify them. Then turn them into electrified bees, then giant bees, and, well, whatever's going on here. The Flash-inspired doodle graphics straight out of a school notebook give the game a charm of its own. Paper Planet is set to release on August 21st. The much-anticipated sequel, Blasphemous II, from developer The Game Kitchen, is a challenging 2D Metroidvania Souls-like. Take control once again of the Penitent One in the next chapter of his story, this time in a new land filled with all manner of horrors and fiends. Blasphemous II promises new weapons, new abilities, new executions, and giant new bosses that will test your skills. The original game had some amazing atmosphere and lore, as well as nailing the balance between a hard and rewarding combat system. And the sequel looks to provide more of everything that made the first one great. Blasphemous II releases on August 24th. If you're a fan of old-school JRPGs, Sea of Stars from Sabotage Studio looks to be a solid new entry into this genre. The first thing that is immediately obvious is that this game has absolutely gorgeous pixel art, and the music is on point as well. This is an RPG that looks to contain everything you would come to expect. Guide your heroes, complete quests, level up, tackle puzzles, and fight in classic turn-based combat that also has reaction-based abilities similar to Super Mario RPG. For me, this game has really evoked the likes of Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, and Golden Sun, some of my favorite RPG series, and so far I'm really liking the looks of this one. Sea of Stars will release on August 29th. And because I can't help myself with so many new games releasing, here are a few honorable mentions. Become a butterfly researcher and capybara friend in the cozy Flutter Away on August 3rd. Do you need more bullet heaven survivors-like action? If so, sci-fi Greedland and Paper Mario-inspired Soulstalker release August 4th. Engage in deadly samurai duels in the highly stylized 2D action game Slash when it releases on August 4th. WrestleQuest is a pixel JRPG that features some real-life titans of the wrestling industry. Climb the ranks of professional wrestling when this releases on August 7th. Compete to be a tabletop auto battler tournament champion in Tales and Tactics on August 10th. Wacky co-op furniture simulator Moving Out 2 releases on August 15th. The dark fantasy colony builder Garde releases August 17th. Have you wanted more Jet Set Radio? Then you might want to look to Bomb Rush Cyberpunk when it releases on August 18th. Soar the Spaceways in Spaceship Simulator Jumplight Odyssey on August 21st. Be a chicken. Be cute. Solve puzzles in Chicken Journey on August 22nd. Navigate the drama of the final year of high school, but this time as dinosaurs, in the narrative-focused Choices Matter Goodbye Volcano High on August 29th. And that is the list. So many interesting looking games, many of which I can't wait to get my hands on. Were there any that piqued your interest? Or maybe there's one that you're looking forward to that I missed. Let me know in the comments. Now this is a little bit of a different video for this channel, but is this the type of thing you would like to see? Once a month, highlighting the upcoming releases, let me know. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe down below. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching.